Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we found the best moments when modern women get shocked by men's honesty. Now let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
What's your expectation?
Princess treatment.
Princess treatment.
Yeah, I'm not too hard to deal with.
All right.
Like I said, the frequent dates, the going out to eat, the romantic surprises, occasionally like the flowers, you know, like making sure everything is good in the house, like if I need anything.
Sure.
Not too much.
Question for you on that. So if that's what's expected of the guy, what's expected of you?
Oh. I don't know. I never... I don't know.
Got him. We got him.
Women want flowers, chocolates, and the whole 9 yards, but tell them to give back that same energy and that's when they have a problem with your attitude.
My wife told me to be more in touch with my feminine side, so I crashed the car. And then ignored her all day for no reason.
I don't know that I've ever seen such pure dad laughter before.
Excuse me, I didn't ask for whipped cream.
Oh, you didn't ask for whipped cream? Did you say that at the register?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that this isn't your drink. So if you could, kindly sit your down and I will call you when your drink is ready.
Okay.
Thank you.
When dealing with people like this, we all wish we could respond like this. Sadly, we're not supposed to.
I have a question for you. Do you think men and women can be friends without like wanting something?
No.
No? No?
No.
We shouldn't be friends?
Look, not just
He's
because
so
just because if you talk to a guy, there's always gonna be a back of the thought. Maybe I could sleep with her, but if not, maybe he'll be cool about it and wouldn't even like mention it. But in the back of his mind, he'll probably be down to sleep with you. Now, to find a guy that doesn't think like that,
It's gotta be gay
Yeah.
or asexual.
or really, he's just not physically into you, and also you gotta be physically not into him. So that could work. But if you're both hot, honestly.
So I'm a 6, but now you're saying I'm hot?
I didn't say you're hot.
Oh, okay.
You're a mess.
You're what? I think guys can be friends. We can be friends.
We could be friends, but I already want to fuck. That wouldn't work.
Okay.
Notice how she asked and answered her own question? Fellas, all her friends are plans B through Z.
I want to know how the divorce laws came to be. I do. I want to know, somebody must have written a book on it. I just want to know how we got to this place where, you know, first of all, this idea that you have to live in the style of which you've become accustomed.
I can help you here. I can help you
great.
a couple ways. Here's the big one. Lawyers make a lot of money if there's a large settlement.
So it's lawyers.
Yes. Lawyers don't make a lot of money if there's no settlement. You know, Phil Hartman, when he was getting divorced, one of the things that he said to me, I go, dude, just never half. Come on, man. You make a lot of money. He goes, it's not half. He was crazed. He's like, it's 2/3. He goes, a third. It's a goddamn scam. And I've had friends that have gotten divorced, and even though they had come to an agreement with the ex, like let's listen with this, and you'll get this, and I'll get this, fine. Then the lawyers jump in. He's trying to, and this and that. They're trying to. You deserve more.
That's exactly the plot of.
Like it's not tough enough to keep a marriage together these days. We've got greedy lawyers trying to milk you for every last penny.
What other European blonde is standing on one side of the river when she sees another blonde on the other side, and she yells out, "How do you get over the other side of the river?" And the other blonde says, "Don't be stupid, you're already there."
What?
It's okay. It's okay, babe.
Wait, because she's like singing something to reflection.
No.
No.
She's not even a natural blonde and she didn't get the punchline.
The most expensive thing a man has bought you.
Does vacation count?
Yeah. And the funny thing is chicks be acting like it doesn't count. See, broads are so goofy, like they love tokens, right? So say you take a chick out on a vacation, she still want the plushie though. Yeah, you might have spent 10 bams on a vacation, but she want the plushie. And here's the thing, when you ask her and they remember, they don't think of the vacation as a gift because you didn't give her something tangible. So when they're thinking of gifts, they're thinking of the things they can hold in their hand because they want to show other women, the mental, it's amazing. Like if you paid for her education, you pay for her to go to college, that doesn't really count. It's not romantic, even though it's expensive. Y'all need to save money. Get that plushie. I ain't getting it, but y'all can save money as a cheat code. Finesse them, get the plushie. Just don't get the expensive stuff.
He really does have a good point. Everything needs to have a price and needs to be tangible, or it's not worth anything.
None of this jewelry on my arm is real. Don't love me because of no fucking diamonds. Take all this shit. This bracelet right here look real as a. This shit $23 on Amazon.
You said, look.
Are those earrings real? No.
You can't tell.
I don't know. You know why it's not real? Because I've lost so much of this shit. I just spent $500,000 on the fuck. Call Jacob the jeweler. I'm good. I don't lose no sleep over trying to win the popularity contest from showing up with all this jewelry that I'm going to leave on a nightstand and have a housekeeper to say, I don't know. I'm sure you don't know. I'm sure you don't know what them $250,000 $250,000 raise is at. I don't know. We looked everywhere. I'm sure you looked everywhere. That motherfucker tired 2 weeks later. Hey, sure. Hey, these motherfuckers ain't paying me back to this day.
You know, he's living life right. He's wearing his accessories, but he's not wasting money on stones that no one can tell a difference if they're real or not.
Isn't telling men that it's their masculine duty to protect and provide for women really just telling men to place women on a pedestal above themselves?
I think, yeah, in a way it is. Definitely.
Well, is that equality?
No. No, I don't think so. I think sometimes girls just like to be spoiled.
Wouldn't men like to be spoiled by women?
Yes, and women should spoil their men as well.
So then why aren't women expected to protect and provide for men?
They can do that too.
I mean, honestly, take a look at everything we do. If there's a fire, they say women and children first. So, I mean, if we can also get rid of that, that can be helpful towards that. But, I mean, it can be putting them on a pedestal. But, again, it also comes from, like, that internal teaching and teaching from a young age of men if they need to be the provider. And if we don't put it that way and we show that everyone can be either the stay-at-home mom or the stay-at-home dad, or, you know, someone can provide more for the partnership with still being an equal and have a say, then I think we can move forward in a better way.
So when you spell it out for them, they actually can see the facts for what they are. Hey, at least there's hope for a better tomorrow.
Does height matter in a guy?
Yes.
You're saying height matters. Men were born with their height and they cannot change that. You know what you changed that you were born with? Your body count, because you started with 0. So right on the board, how many men you've been with? Because we're
I'm a dog. You gotta be a hoe.
You're not gonna ride it? She put the pen down.
Your marriage won't work, honey.
Okay, and you're a Hey, next time.
So now it's okay to physically lash out at a guy just because you don't like his perspective?
Yeah, I'm married.
How many kids you have?
11.
You have 11 kids.
I am every time working, no stopping.
Ooh, it feels like those 11 kids have broken his soul.
I was like the cool kid, but none of the khakis ever fit me because I was really tall.
And you got that fat ass.
No, I was tall.
Oh.
I was tall.
Oh, okay. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad.
You know, truth comes out in weird ways. He doesn't sound all that sorry to me.
So would you rather have me for the rest of your life or $10 billion?
$10 million. But listen, okay? Because $10 billion to help the kids.
What about me?
But I always have you in my heart, and that's like a forever thing. And you think about it, I could give like $4 million to the kids. Like $4 million to the kids.
What about me?
And then like the rest can
You're not even gonna give any money to me?
It'll be I can't have you. You don't, the rest would be self-love. Like money for self-love. So that will be a better father for the children.
They need their mother.
Yeah, but that's not an option. It's $10 billion, which, you know, or you.
It stopped being a joke when my man started setting up the kids' college funds.
I want to get married, but I don't want a wedding. Does that make sense? Yeah. I just think you get the wedding too soon in the marriage. You get it like immediately. It's nothing to look forward to. You should have to earn your wedding, you know? You don't get graduation just because you signed up for school. You got to pass some tests first. When I get married, I want my wedding after my marriage, during the divorce. And then we do the wedding backwards so it makes more sense. Yeah, I want the wedding to start with me and my wife walking up the altar and all our friends and family there throwing stuff at us. And I pull the veil over my wife's face, take back my ring and all my promises, and I watch her leave the church with her dad. And I'm not allowed to see her again because it's bad luck.
You know, we better take notes on this. This isn't a half bad idea.
Want a guy that's sweet, a guy that's tough, a feminist who likes to pay for stuff, the kind of guy that gets along with your friends without being attracted to any of them. A good boy, a bad boy, a good bad boy, a half good, half bad, half boy. Loves your brother, sensitive but not weekend. Is a great lover, calls your mother on the weekend. Now you might think that this guy only exists in your mind. But guess what? You're right. If you want love, lower your expectations a few, because Prince Charming would never settle for you. If you want love, just pick a guy and love him. And if he's got a thing for feet,
maybe if you add rhymes and turn it into a jingle, then women will finally be able to understand that Prince Charming isn't coming to get them.
I asked for a 24-carat necklace and my husband made me this.
Is the husband a jeweler?
No, that's on her for not giving him specific instructions. My man did whatever he was told like the great husband that he is.
I like my women like I like my swim goggles. Wet, tight, and on my face. I like my women like I like my coffee. Italian and sweet. Sight. I like my women like I like my sandpaper. Rubbing up and down on my wood.
I like my women like I like his jokes. Smart and freaky.
You guys know body positivity doesn't include men. It doesn't include us at all. We have no part in that. That's a women's only sport. That is, women can have any type they want. Some are heightists, some exclude entire races. Some women's dating profiles read like the sign to get on a roller coaster in 1940s Kentucky. They're like, no guys under 5'10", no black guys, must love adventure. You're like, what the fuck ride am I trying to get on? I'm like, I don't want to ride this ride. I mean, sure I can. I'm 5'9", but fuck this ride's racist. What a bad roller coaster. Guys can't do something like that without catching a ton of shit. Like, guys can't just put on their dating profile, no fat girls. See how awkward it gets? That's crazy. That's, because like the racist lady in the last part of jokes, all right, but this is where we draw the line.
Women who have a checklist in their dating profiles are usually the ones who never get to delete their dating profiles either.
And people like J.K. Rowling need to stop, because my people are dying because of her. She is killing. Oh, but there's one more good thing about this book. J.K. Rowling dies. Yeah, Gretchen had the nerve to kill off the queen of the turfs, and it is glorious. I only wish that scene could have been even more brutal.
They, them, are very bloodthirsty.
So the solution to someone being intolerant is to be intolerant-er.
Laura Vincent, the author of Self-Made Man, has died by assisted suicide. She was a radical feminist who believed men lived on easy mode and tried to prove it by disguising herself as a man for 2 years. Instead, what she found out is that men actually have it very hard, and wrote a book about her experience. The experience was so bad that she had to stop after 18 months because she was starting to hate women due to how bad the women treated her when she believed she was a man.
Men are suffering. They have different problems than women have, but they don't have it better. They need our sympathy, they need our love. They need each other more than anything else. They need to be together.
Do you think women understand what it's like to be a man?
Not at all. No clue. No idea. I really like being me, and I really like being a woman.
Did you like being a woman before, Ned?
I did, but I like it more now, because I think it's more of a privilege.
2 years, a book, and a tragic ending. Yet any man could have told you it's not that easy being a guy in this world in less than a minute.
There's one thing women know how to do really good is keeping other women single.
Yeah,
Women give other women the most horrible advice ever.
Yeah. I agree.
So that they can be single just like you. They really have a clandestine jealousy for women who are in a relationship. No one's looking for you. You're no man's first choice. You're absolutely no man's first choice, saying how you don't need no man and how we don't need y'all. What do you mean we, lady? You're only one person. What do you mean we don't need y'all? You are no man's first choice. Stop trying to recruit these young girls and have them recycle your way of thinking to pull them on your side, because these young girls and women that are aligning themselves with the interests of men, they have a chance to go on and have a happy and healthy, fruitful relationship. You don't. But now you're trying to recruit more and more women to come over there and be lonely with your ass.
They don't say Misery loves company for nothing, and in this case, Misery's her single friend that can't see her having a shot at happiness.
How old are you?
30.
Why are you lying to me though?
30.
Why are you lying to me?
I think they're roasting me, dude.
36.
They're roasting me.
Why are you lying?
Baby Lizzo roasting me.
Iman.
Iman.
He's a comedian.
I try.
You're not that funny.
I know. You're not that cute.
She said he wasn't funny, but nearly fell to the ground laughing at baby Lizzo.
Oh my God, this is what's wrong with today. The young ladies today, they're not learning from mom how to cook. We're losing recipes. And now
Modern women think that the most oppressing thing on the planet is learning how to cook. Guys, that's just a basic life skill. You can just say you can't cook instead of blaming men for a skill issue.
Andre, you gonna have to move because there's smoke getting in my hair. Take it off.
Yeah, the way they all started laughing, you know they've talked about her obnoxious wigs before.
No, the soup's not gonna get any saladier. It's a fact.
The waiters are trained enough to know that when a woman says she doesn't want anything, they just bring out another plate of what he's having. She'll try to eat half off of his plate anyway.
I can't believe the amount of women on the internet today calling themselves very demure. That word means reserved and modest and shy. You wear lingerie to your kid's baseball game. You are de whore. Don't stop doing it, because I like to look, but you got to figure out what word you need to be using. You are not demure. You are unpure. And the more you say it, the less we believe it.
Rule of thumb here is that if you can't wear it to church, it ain't demure anymore.
In Iceland, an energy company was about to go bankrupt. New manager came in and said, okay, we've got to throw everything out and start again, and made a conscious decision based on his belief that it's a human right that men and women are paid equally. Went out of his way to make the workforce within that company 50-50 as much as he could in terms of men and women being represented. So we're talking about engineers, we're talking about tradespeople, we're talking about in workshops, we're talking at the managerial level.
If you hire 50% women engineers and 50% male engineers, then the women engineers are less qualified because the pool of engineers is lower among women. So you can't hire 50% women engineers without producing a decrement in the quality of the engineers. The selection pool is too small. You can't do that on a large scale. You might be able to do that in one company. Think about it mathematically. If there's 10 times as many male engineers as there are female engineers, and you insist upon hiring 50-50, then obviously the degree to which the female engineers are proficient cannot be the same as the degree to which the male engineers are proficient. It's mathematically impossible.
That might have worked in one company, but when you look at the whole economy, there's no way that would fly.
Of course, not all gay people are happy, camp, and fun. Some of them are lesbians. If you're a lesbian and you didn't find that funny, you're surprising no one.
You can hear some of those lesbians angrily smashing their keyboard right after this clip played already.
Train to Leeds. Makeup check. We're here. Let's sign in.
30 to 45, yeah, the middle one.
And what, so what?
I feel like we do need
Jen, show us your name.
Waiting. Getting nervous now. Oh, it's time. Let's do this. It's not going well so far. Get that drink down and go.
She's mad because 90% of attendees at the single event were women. But what did she expect? Those single events are for the 6'4 Chads. And the Chads don't go because they don't want leftover women anymore. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch another one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you should watch another one. Till next time.